Hi, Internet! Welcome back to the stream. Happy Monday. If you're in the US, happy President's Day as well. It is good to be fucking back. I know it's been a week since I was last live. It feels like it has both been longer and shorter. You know, the usual life platitudes of existing as a human being. But it was needed. Feel a lot better. Feeling good. Feeling, still stressed about this week and tomorrow and all that stuff, but that's just the me being in a typical stress ball. But yeah, I played other things. I actually did play Runeterra in the meantime. I was going to give myself a full clean break from Runeterra and streaming and everything, and then I got sucked in, and I didn't do that, so we're in Diamond 3 right now. Perfectly disposable for the memes that I'm planning for this evening. But yeah, climbed all the way out of Plat, so that felt pretty good. Did use pirate aggro kind of stuff, which surprised me, but goddamn if the games went like super fucking quick. Also, standard falling prey to a Riot game, there is no escape. There really isn't any escape. Riot just like hooks you in and is like, hey bitch, have you thought about the mechanic that you haven't perfected doing yet? Have you thought about your status as a human being in our ranked system yet? So yeah, that sucked to some of my time. But I also wanted to keep a little bit of a pulse on what the meta is doing and what it feels like to climb and like what the game's doing. I finally caught up on all the competitive updates that have also come out for this, and I actually tried competing in the Runeterra Open over the weekend. Did not do very well at all. I got knocked out on Saturday when I tried it. But it was also because I didn't realize this weekend was the Open, so I just threw some meta decks in and was like, let's see how it goes, and it went poorly, but I don't actually care too much, so I wasn't trying to win. But I was trying to feel out how that kind of tournament system is feeling. So yeah, caught up on some stuff, played some Warhammer, got to Ascension 14 and slay the Spire on a character, which I'm just like happy about because Ascension 20 is my ultimate goal over there. Read some books, watched some movies, breathed, slept a lot. We're feeling a lot better. And we've also got, well, I tried to actually put a hard stop on thinking about stream over the week. Compartmentalization. So I am now revved up to continue working on that actual 1,000 followers event, which we've now passed by like 50, because I'm slow. And you guys are amazing. And I was gonna do it on the 19th, and then I remembered that there was an actual tournament on the 19th, and I was like, we're not competing with that. Also, the champion draft series, which I didn't stream but a couple of other people did, has happened, and we as the 8 players in the series have come up with our draft champions. So I'm going to be doing some homebrewing on that in the background as well. Probably not too much on stream for secrecy purposes, but yeah, that's exciting. I got Timo, I got Victor, I got my mains, so I'm happy enough. Also, Digi Dragon King, hello and welcome back. How's it going? So yeah, one thing I was thinking about over the course of when I was thinking about what to do today is I actually haven't done a stream, or I haven't actually poked at the card that everyone is talking about when it was announced. What are the new cards? Obviously, stop talking about Soul Cleave here, but I've never dedicated a shitload of time to getting the funniest haha what the fuck moments out of this card. Obviously, some people are trying to do that with Soul Cleave and Nivea already. Like, that's already a deck. I'm not going to be doing Soul Cleave and Nivea because we've probably all seen it in some more formal scenario. So my top 2 targets for the Soul Cleave are Meduli and Tybulk, because Meduli is Chime Boy's support, and we do love the Chime Boy here, and also Tybulk because I would like to decimate you with a warning shot. Thank you very kindly. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna start out with the Tybulk one because I think that's gonna be a little spicier. I should also be in the deck builder, which I'm not, so here we're gonna load that up. I know how to play this game. I do. But yeah, while I'm building, how is everyone's week? How are you guys doing? How is your mental health? because mine is doing better, thank God. Spicier and likely harder to make. Probably harder to make, because we do have to merge Noxus with Shadow Isles with spells. Annie, you do skill things. That seems great. Tie bulk. Put in all of the conservatories we can. Obviously, we'll want to run disintegrates, disintegrates. I'm spelling it with an extra T in there. Whoops. Pardon me. Disintegrate. I took out the wrong letter again. Disintegrate. Thank you. I can spell words also. Salty. They had the audacity to make you work on the holiday you know nothing about. That is truly an annoyingly audacious move. That sounds horrible. Oh, you know what we could do to keep ourselves alive? We could do a Gwen. We could do Annie Gwen, Tybulk Soul Cleave. That's the build. I've decided. I could also run Splinter Souls for the haha memes. That's so stupid. Oh, that's so stupid. But I love it. Oh my God, we're winning already. And by winning, I mean hopefully we don't die. We have access to Shadow Isle, so let's run the usual vengeances and stuff just in case. Pop a couple of those in there. Let's run one copy of Harrowing, because that card is nothing except meme personified in the right context. Let's see. I mean, we could also run Harrowing Return. Because if Tybulk is the strongest dead follower, like, it's really just all about the Tybulk here. Fuck my deck balance and also unit to spell distribution. This is what we're doing. We're doing it live. Let me also just make sure. Do I have the... I do. I wanted to make sure that I remembered to turn on my deck submissions again. Deck submissions are open, but I will be doing fewer of them today, just because I do want to focus on the Soul Cleave a little bit. Let's put in some Hallowed, probably, if we're going to bother to have a Gwen in there. Anything that has a skill effect is probably fine. I'm tempted to run Go Hard Gwen. Saboteur does skills, just trying to remember what does stuff. Ravenous Flock seems great. We need bigger units that are also going to be able to stand in the front of literally anything. Not Grave Physician for sure. Demolitionist, probably not going to be able to hit too much. There are things like Phantom Butler and Redeemed Prodigy that at least can stand around. The Redeemed Prodigy is more of the Hallowed, more aggressive approach, and we don't need that. We just need to live. I just need to survive. Arachnoid Sentry, probably a very good target for not dying in front of anything happening. I'm gonna put in a third Boisterous Host. It blocks a lot. Annie Host, a couple of Go Hards for Spice, Saboteur, Raven Bloom. We could throw in a copy of Catalog of Regrets. That, I think, would brick us harder than anything else, but I'm gonna make a bargain where I put in a Catalog of Regrets and I take out the Harrowing Returns. How about that? So that I can hopefully Soul Cleave more. My problem here is I don't really have any, like, counter spells. So if they try to recall or get rid of my dear old Tybulk, we do kind of just eat shit. Where's Glimpse Beyond? I should put in a couple of those. We're gonna need that. One of Catalog can pop off. I kind of agree. I think that's actually, I think it's a good thing to include here. But it is fucking hilarious. Do we want a Scorched Earth? I feel like I want a Scorched Earth, potentially. I can be annoying one time at a Rise player for all of 5 seconds. This is already going to be a fantastic attempt. Skills and damage. The problem here is that I don't actually have a lot of things that deal. Actually, maybe 3 Go Hards isn't terrible if we're going to include that Catalog. So now we've got a whole buttload of Tybulk things and Tybulk duplication and spell things. Is it enough? Perhaps not, but we're gonna try it. Enough pings, but isn't that buffed any card OP, the one that kills units when you damage them? Oh, Broadmane, the unit, the big guy. That's true, actually. One Broadmain might not be terrible. Take out a Splinter Soul because it's arguably just a very dumb card. Arguably a dumb card. Yeah, I think we actually do need a little bit more burn, like direct, like unit burn somehow. Tempted to go with something like a the Katarina spell if we're going to run Broadmain. Death Lotus here would actually be kind of funny with that interaction. And it does actually increase its damage if we are correctly able to stack something like the Tybok. So let's try that. We've got a Broadman, we've got some AoE damage. I think I saved it. I did save it, and I put it here. Let me edit the name so that I remember what the fuck this is. Tybok. Don't die. Unless I'm the one doing it. Then you can fucking die. Then you can fucking eat shit. Tybok, where did you go? This one. This, yep, we got it. We're done. I don't have Star Guardian Gwen because I am a scrub. We're gonna do... What is Tybok appropriate? I do have Tibbers. I do just straight up have the bear version of Tybok. Yo, Revney! Hello and welcome back. How's it going? We're gonna do... I have more of the flame stuff. Why don't we just do the flame stuff? Because we're angry. We're so angry. We're playing Tibbers. We've got this other shit going on. Ritual of Flames. Everything is a fireball. Time to fireball some folks. We're going to run into all of the top Rise players in Diamond right now, and we're going to die, and they're going to recall all my stuff. And that's a Leona Kale, which might actually stop me entirely because buffed units. That's also 2 Gwens. I can use the Annie. We can't use the Gwen so much. That's not a horrible opening hand. It's not fantastic, but it's not horrible. I like it. Disintegrate Go Hard is actually not the worst thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's gonna hit me in the face anyway. So I could always start the Go Hard train going on here, heal back some of this damage, and Tibbers can cry less, I suppose. What happens if I click on you a bunch? I don't actually use you enough. You turn into a small rage bear. It's kind of adorable. Yeah. Okay. That's just like pretty fucking adorable right there. We got a vengeance! We got the Annie. I did just toss the Go Hard Disintegrate combo that I was praising 2 seconds ago, but I feel like getting the Go Hards ticking is not a terrible idea. Watch that be just completely fucking ass backwards raw in a second. But you know, I have a stun for a... What are they gonna go for? Sun Guardian, maybe? There's a Splinter Soul. I don't need multiple Annies. I was right on the Sun Guardian, and I wish I wasn't. Alrighty. None of that, at least. I need a Flock in hand, and I don't have it. We probably could up the Flock, drop the Soul, perhaps, if we want to make this a little bit more, stable? Not that it's particularly stable right now anyway, but, you know. I could also get a Raven Bloom earlier. Also, Octa, hello! Welcome back. How come I am stuck inside of a Christmas light show? No, honestly, no particular reason. I just really like the lights. Yeah, nothing deeper than that. You for ransom? Wait, Glass, who are you ransoming? I'd like the answer to that question. Who are you ransoming me to? What is this? Christmas purgatory? Is it too much Christmassy? If it's too much Christmassy, I can change it to something else. I am a fucking goblin, though, and I like bright lights because they're pretty. And that's literally all I've got. Literally all I've got is that they're pretty. Yeah, sun is hot. Yeah. This Leona. I'm gonna die. Leona. Yep, I hate it. I really don't like that. But you're gonna lose it, so my life is less terrible. I think. Slightly less terrible. You don't mind either way? Okay, cool. I mind that I'm about to die, but that's a different problem now, isn't it? I'm fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh yeah, that deck has never been known to go off in any meaningful way at all. No, that's not what Targon Noxus do. It languishes in the back until about turn 7, and then we whip this thing around. We go back around. Remember when Leona seemed helpless as a card? Yeah, she changed. She has grown up a wee bit. Also, Talizu, hi. How's it going? I need to cast this. I don't love that I need to cast this, but I feel like I need to unfortunately cast this just to be able to like not completely eat shit here. So we're gonna stun that, and then we're actually going to attack unless they have another Leona, in which we are just going to cry for like a little bit. We're still gonna cry a little bit, but we get Hallowed Annie, so everything's gonna be okay because it's Hallowed Annie. And when you think about Hallowed, the thing that you want to get that buff is the Annie. Where the fuck is Ravenbloom Conservatory? Where is all my shit? I was promised shit. Why did the whole screen reset right there? I couldn't tell you, but lovely. We die now. We do die. Oh, there's the soul cleave. There's the soul cleave, and it's not gonna help. That's fine. That's totally fine. I need Tybalt earlier. Let's take out the Splinter Soul as well. Splinter Soul is hilarious with Scion. And it's hilarious with Scion. It's hilarious with a lot of things because a bunch of things don't give a shit. If you are summoning a 1/1 copy, it's just like, oh, I'm here. I'm doing my thing. We're just gonna do more of the thing. I would like more flocks. I think that's just an executive decision that I'm making. So let's try this again. Come on, Bard, carry me through this. Help me. Give me one of the little healy things that you throw on the ground occasionally. I forget what they're called, though I was casting them like a few days ago, actually. I tried playing Bard in League, and it was an experience. What is the Victor at? 39,000. I have both my champions. We're also up against a level 4 Udyr, who, fun facts, was a draft pick I was considering. I'm gonna just take that. I don't like that you're trying to discount Glorious Evolution, probably. Yeah, bet you $20 that they're trying to discount Glorious Evolution and that they have it in hand. Because that's what the P and Z decks usually do, right? It's just like, oh yes, I will smirk you with a permanent augment and everything is created because fuck you. Yep, all right. We're gonna do an Annie. We're gonna cast some skills. Are you ready for the skills? I don't think they're ready for the skills. I don't think they're ready for this 5 damage that's about to be reduced to 3 because they're blocking with the Reggie. Sorry, Reggie. Sorry, Noxus is up to its usual bullshittery. Don't think about it. Literally don't think about it. Tybalt. That's a disintegrate. Where is the tip? Where is the tibs? I need the tibs. Apparently he's decided my ideas are just terrible and is not listening at all. Can I disintegrate your Nexus? The Gwen's about to hit, man. Let's just let me like disintegrate your whole ass Nexus. It's no worries for the rest of your days. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna see what they block with, because we got that disintegrate for the Victor, and we're gonna feckin' use it. Unless they're actually playing it safely, unfortunately. They are playing it correctly and just ignoring me, and my attitude. Oh, the disrespect that they're ignoring me, though. How could they just pretend nothing's wrong? Annie Gwen shenanigans, and just Annie Gwen shenanigans for now, yes. Give me Tibbers. Could we have a conservatory? Where's the damn school? That's the Ravenous Flaw. That's not the fucking school, but I might be able to take out a Victor if that thing doesn't get anything super terrifying. It got elusive, which is also terrifying and a big no-no if you ask me. Let's just try and get rid of that. I don't want to think about elusive Victor. Screaming. Don't play anything else this turn, by the way. Don't play an Udyr. Don't play an Udyr. You don't want to play Udyr. Udyr is useless. What would you play an Udyr for? I can also disintegrate the Udyr, I'm just realizing now. But you know, it'd be nice if they didn't do that and all that shenanigans. Well, if you take that, I'm going to take this. Thank you for the Tibbers. It's still not the Tybalt, but it is Tibbers. Now, if I could just top deck Broadmane, though, again, top decking Ravenbloom Conservatory would really be the most useful. Anyone wants my opinion on this? Aaron Jesus? You want my opinion on this? I have strong opinions. I do have strong ones. If that counts for anything? No? Okay, that's fine. Give me the Gwen. Just give me a... It's lethal. I mean, it is lethal if they don't have a Frust boot. That is a Caustic fucking Riff, which is bad and unfortunate for my Gwen. Sorry, Gwen. Yeah, you're gonna die. Bye. Good seeing you. Good knowing you. All right. Still got the damage. Still get the 4-1 at least. If nothing else, I still get all of that. You ran into a deck yesterday that played Undying into double Soul Cleave. Oh shit! You noped out of that one. You know, that's pretty fair. I think that's pretty fucking fair. I am going to what am I doing? I could just Vengeance that, or I could do something fancy. I'm just gonna Vengeance it. I shouldn't do anything else. I don't need to do anything else, honestly. It's just a remove Udyr situation. They can't give it Spell Shield. And then if somehow they kill by 3-1, like with the Mystic Shot or something, we can retaliate with just a 5-5 Tibbers next turn. We've also got the Drain. They are taking my 3-1, which is understandable. They don't think I have this. They know I have the Tibbers, obviously. I can't really do anything about that. That's okay. Yeah, who gave me the Soul Cleave Scion? Someone gave me Soul Cleave Scion with the oh my god, it's not a Tibbers. It's not a fucking Tybalt, is it? Because it's Countdown goddamn 2. Okay. Oh, you want to wait? I mean, this is lethal, so you've got removal somehow on this. Otherwise, I don't think you'd just be sitting there. That is an iterative improvement. Fuck yeah, fancy stuff. Fuck yeah, fancy shit. Victor's almost leveled. That's okay. I can disintegrate their Tibbers. Which I think I am actually we're just gonna do that. It was actually very funny, Soul Cleave Scion with Undying, because they just, I mean, yeah, as you were pointing out, once they Soul Cleave a couple of them, it's like, oh no, they're infinite practically, or at least they feel infinite. Okay, so I do have Tybalt Soul Cleave in my grubby hands. Now it's just a matter of, can I cast it? Which they might be a big fat no. But if they cast Drum Solo and are desperately hunting, I might be able to do it. That's a acoustician. I don't give a fuck. I just want my duplication, please. Please, I also want to block right now, so I'm at a bit of a dilemma because it also does remove the copy of the card. So I might have to not do it if I want to win games, which just sucks. Which just absolutely sucks. I mean, nothing blocks Fearsome. Do they have a Frostbite? Probably, but nothing dies to the Frostbite. If that's the case, in which case I can still do my Soul Cleavey business. If that's an Obliterate, though, I will be sad and upset. That's a Frostbite. That's not an Obliterate. Thank you. I can kill it and revive more of them then. So we're blocking the 8-3. We're blocking the 2-2. This still does not stop me from doing Catalog Soul Cleave, which is exciting for me personally. Okay, I'm at 20 HP. Area might end my whole life. Area might end my whole life. I really need more than just that to do some stuff here. I mean, I can't wait until the next turn. Also, Soul Cleave Tybalt is based. I'm trying. We're trying it out. I don't want to die to whatever that thing summons, though, unfortunately. So I feel like I have to wait for my next attack, which would be bad. Oh, there's a flaw, disintegrate thingy. Not a flaw. I mean, I have a flock, obviously. That's survivable. Now the problem is I do need to finish out that last bit of damage. That's a set. I need a stun real fast. They could kill it next turn. Yeah, but this isn't lethal, and I'm banking solidly on the fact that this isn't lethal. They do have P and Z. I might be just playing straight into the hands of P and Z, which is fair enough. And they also could just have a frostbite. It's not exact copies, but they could just frostbite the other two. They can't kill it outright. I mean, the problem is that, like, optimal plays are irrelevant here because I want the meme. Meme first, plays later. So if I can get this, if I can get more of one of these, it'll be great. We'll have achieved our goal. I will have a goddamn 7 damage flock, and I will die. That'll be fine. Okay. Or I could pull something amazing here, and then they pull a soul, and then we cry a little bit. That's a broad main. Okay, so you have a play effect. We're definitely trying to soul cleave the Tybulk and then broad main it out. That's what we're doing. Yes. All right. Don't kill it. Don't remove it. Don't obliterate it. Don't do anything to it. Just let me have it. Don't think about it. That looks like that is a crap. It's not a, is that a snow? It can't be a strike. It's, what are you doing? What was that? New cost, 2 cost. This is not removal. That is not removal. That's them hunting for shit. Does this work? Oh my god, we got it. Okay, we got 2. That's fine. That's great. That's fantastic. We top decked the 1 of Broadmain, and this now does 5 damage to an enemy. Yeah, that's great. What do I want to remove? I can disintegrate as well first. 5. I mean, the Z is a problem on the swing back, but I don't actually give a shit about that. If I hit the Udyr, we could potentially just take out the Udyr, and then they have to block with the other stuff, I think. I mean, we can basically kill anything with the flock because it's a fucking goddamn flock at this point. It also just reduces his HP. Wondering if I should have bothered with the disintegrate first, though, to just get rid of it on sight. Go bye-bye, and then we have a swing. I could also just try it now, honestly. Because we have the Howl on the Overwhelm, which is definitely going to force them to frostbite, and they don't. They don't? I'm sorry, they don't have harsh winds? I'm sorry. I am confused. Was I BMing them by just not doing stuff for like a half a minute as I flub around with my meme? Okay, well that worked. That worked better than I anticipated. They did. Apparently. I wasn't expecting it to be that fast. But okay, that is a successful attempt at Tybulk Soul Cleave. We climbing? We are climbing. I feel like that I should get that out of my system somehow of like, we shouldn't be climbing with that. Let me delete a deck because I think my inventory is full, and I'm gonna go build the Meduli Soul Cleave that I also promised today. Sky, thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the meme climb, the mime, the clameme. That all sounds wrong. That all sounds wrong. They all sound like wrong words, so we're not going to repeat them. Where is Madul? I need you. Thank you, Madul. Marduling. Like Maduling. So we have that, and then we're done. You know what? That's the whole deck. That's it. Okay. Maduli is great, and our god. I'm sorry, Timo. Temporarily, you're being replaced by Maduli. Anyway, that's the deck. That's not the whole deck, amazingly. Give me the Soul Cleave, this thing. No, not the Soul Spinner, the Soul Cleave. I want so many goddamn copies of it. Now we need to search for boons. I need boons. I need Nora. Nora's a good boon. Origami Slicer is actually not a horrible addition here. Tea Maker, go in. Cosmic Binding, go in. Portal Palooza, go in. A couple of eclectic collections, which I got as a shiny, by the way. I acquired a shiny from a chest, and I was like, oh, obviously this is the pick from that chest. I've never played Realm's Caretaker. I didn't realize this was a card. What? I've never seen this card in my fucking life. What the fuck? Realm's Caretaker. Each round, the first time one of your traps or boons activate, give all allies +1/+1 and impact this round. So it's not a permanent give or grant effect, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I see why nobody plays that. That's kind of shit when Nakatak exists. Like, why would you play Realm's Caretaker when you can just play Nakatak in a very different and stronger deck, probably speaking? Anyway, we could probably run 1 or 2 puff caps. Magical Journey is probably not something we want to stack on, but there's not a lot of chime drops in these regions, so here we go. Grant or letting it proc more than once per turn would be good, but yet iteration sucks. Grant the +1/+1 in impact, or stacking the way Bard stacks for the round. Yeah, I think that would feel like relatively fair. So yeah, it is a bit. I'm thinking about the cost of that card, and I'm just like, not so sure about that one, folks. Okay, let's run some Tellstones. My Tellstones, I mean like 1 or 2 Shadow Isles Tellstones, just because there's some funny shit you can do with that. Vengeance up in this bitch. We could also probably use some draw. I'm thinking Glimpse for something like Junk Construct or whatever else our Nora hands to us. I actually don't know if I like Origami Slicer. Let's just focus on getting boons in the deck, because we need boons. Have I said that? We need the boons, okay? What do we want to buff with the boons? Because despite the fact that we have Shadow Isles, I feel like I'm not going to be using a lot of it here, so we don't need to focus on all of the normal stuff. Pokestick is a good card. I don't know why I'm forgetting about that for sure. Shadow Isles without Vile Feast. Should we run a Vile or 2? Give me Spiders. Oh, give me Laspoods, yeah, because it also does trigger Nora's created shit. I mean, we could. I don't want to do traps. I really don't want to do traps, because traps are a trap in this deck. Haha. Vandal City Mayor is no, not this time. We're not running Tristana. We're not doing the Tristana Teemo bullshit. There's the Nakatak. You're so much better than whatever that other card is. So much better. So much improved. Hothead is hilarious, but I don't think we want that. A Loping Telescope or 2 is not so bad. You're also a filthy control player that drops 3 Vials and 3 Vengeances in every single Shadow Isles deck. I used to automatically slam 3 Vengeance. I used to do that all the time. I do it less, not necessarily because I have improved as a deck builder, but because I want more space for other things. Like, it's not necessarily I've gotten astronomically better. I see the value of running a Harrowing or a Ruination, which are more expensive and sometimes clunkier, but also hilarious. I'm just thinking in comparison of like Ruination being like 9 mana slow speed. Oh my god, you wiped my whole board. What is this? Or like even 7 mana Castigate. And then Magic over there is just like chilling with like 4 mana Settle the Wreckage of, oh, all your shit's attacking me? Bye. That never existed. That was never real. I've gotten Settled the Wreckage a lot of times when I was playing Magic. I'm only a little salty. I felt a lot of salty about all the Settle the Wreckages that I ate because I was stupid. And I was just like, la-di-da! All the white weedy stuff, go attack face to heal me. And then, nope, not happening. Now my dilemma is just for telling myself not to buy the fucking really fancy, nice-looking Secret Lair drops are out. There's a mega bundle, and I'm really trying hard not to buy the mega bundle. March of Elish Norn. Oh my god, Elish Norn though. Elish Norn never cared for white outside of its board wives. Gave you good chemicals. I will be one. I saw that art of Chandra looking at completed Nissa, and I was just like, that's just a fucking strong ass moment. That was my most recent like art perusal. And then me again, I just don't buy it. I don't need to spend that much on the Secret Lairs, but they're pretty. They're so pretty. Yeah, the board wipes are good chemicals. It feels nice. My opponent had things and now they no longer have things and they're in exile now because that's how the white do. Nissa got another version. I mean, she got completed. A whole bunch of people are just getting thrown into the completed pile. Remember she was a green, then a green blue, and then a green black. Yeah, and now Phyrexia. I remember Nissa is like a land engine whatever set that I was up against her the most in. Just like, oh, Nissa's here. Oh, look at all the lands. Oh, there's so many. Why are there so many land? It's just a lot of land happening. I don't have a Nora. They have a Heimerdinger Jace. They're gonna cast a 6-cost spell. And we're gonna die. So that's fun. But I do have Cosmic Binding to stop one whole thing when they have a board full of things that have received acceleration gates. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. That's the picks. Why are you hex obliterating my goddamn 2/2? I have questions for you. Oh, because you wanted the... Oh, because it's an obliterate. Because it's a hex obliterator, so it obliterates. It obliterates. I don't know why I added the ha to it. Vraska, Jace, Ajani, Nahiri, Nissa, and Tamio. Yeah, I remember when completed Ajani happened. Jace also hurts. Jace is just like, oh, don't complete Jace. Not that Jace, other Jace. Don't complete this Jace either. I think that would go badly also. I think that would also go poorly. Where are my portals? I want a portal to another universe, please. You didn't cast a 6-cost spell. I am afraid we hit a monkey goddamn idol. That's not exactly what I'm looking for, but it's okay. We'll be fine. Play your Heimerdinger. I fucking dare you. Play your Heimerdinger. I know you want to. I know you want the Heimerdinger. I can feel it in your bones that you want to Heimerdinger. That's a vengeance. Oh my god! That's so silly of you! Buy small turret also. What the fuck are they doing? They've cast a Hex Obliterator on a 2/2 and a Vengeance on a Monkey Idol. I'm in a strange universe. Okay, there's Maduli, and Maduli is fat, and also his teeth are mallets, and teeth are, the things that make sound. Not the mallet, the actual, whatever they're called. It was fine. Maduli's chilling. I've got 4 whole chimes up at 4 whole portals up in there. I've got 2 whole chimes. Opponent is cooking. Opponent is really having a time. They're really having a time. Oh, we got the soul cleave. They've also got vengeances. I'm gonna pretend none of that's real. And we're gonna bait them with the Nora. And we're gonna say, hey, you know what's great removal? Nora. You know what's not great removal? Maduli. That's not the amount of mana that I was hoping you would spend on that. I was hoping you would spend more. To be fair, you've used 2 removal spells already, so the chances of you having stuff is slimmer. We're just gonna soft pass. We're gonna ask if they'd like to get hit in the face first, and then we return to our soul cleave ways. Yes! Yes! Okay, that's great. I don't need to heal it. I just need to kill it and revive it. That's all we gotta do. Give me portals galore, because 2 to 4 to 8, right? Because it's doubling, so 8 portals. Okay, that's also annoying as fuck. How much mana do you have now? I mean, I could... Okay, all right, here's a dilemma faced upon me. I can either vengeance the Jace on sight, and it is a Jace, so it is annoying, or I can I should just vengeance the Jace. I'm sorry, Maduli. You will become many literally the next turn, hopefully. But we need to say bye-bye to the Jace. Okay, bye-bye, Jace. Excellent. They have no units. This is fantastic. They production surge, we live. I think. Pokestick is great. Now give me a lot of things. They're at 14. We can aggro this out. We can kill them. Oh, we could kill them. I'm reading Tybalt, but I know you mean Tybalt. I mean the other one. Yeah, that's fine. Go for it, buddy. That is a lot of 1/1s. That's incredibly blockable. Just so many things I can block right now. Take my goat. Take my goat. I give my goat as offering. Yeah! Fuck yeah! How many? 8, right? 8 fucking portals, bitch! Okay, I'm gonna poke a 1/1, and then we're gonna see what we top deck. Because we're gods. And I promise that I'll pull a unit here. Right? We're gods? We got a unit. It's a 3/1. We've killed a 1/1. We're gonna plant a... We want to plant a 3/1? Sure, why not? Have at it, buddy. Have at it, folks. We still got stun. We still got removal. We are chilling. I don't think I can quite say that. There's another goddamn fucking Meduli and literally no portals, but I have an 8/10 and I feel like that should be worth something. Okie dokie. Now we have 16 and I have no Nora, so they're gonna be a little bit weak. But I also have something that's bigger than a goddamn T-Hex. That's a Jace. Do I care? No. I think the answer is just no, I don't. What do we want to buff here? Because I kind of want to get the augment off of that so that if I could do if I am able to hit a Jace here, we can then go with the cosmic binding on the Jace on the next turn, potentially. Okay, they're hitting Meduli, understandable. They're trading the 1/1, sounds great. They're hitting that 1/1 as well. Fantastic. Let's go. They're hitting a flash of brilliance, but you don't have the mana to spend that this turn. We are getting in whole damage. Are you trading Jace? No, trade the Jace. No, I loved it when you were trading Jace. Trading Jace is tight. Do that. No, put it back. Put it back. Doesn't have 6 mana, so that's nice. I know, it's incredible. Also, Vraska, Jace, Ajani, Nahiri, Nissa, Luca, Tybalt, and Timmy are Phyrexian, and the invasion of Phyrexian begins. Heavy breathing indeed. Lots and lots of heavy breathing. Okay, that's great. All right, you're blocking with the Jace again. Put that Jace somewhere. Put it up your ass. Just put it somewhere, okay? I don't care where you put it. Just put it, leave it. Put it and leave it. Okay, great, wonderful. Yep, good. They don't have Shock Blast, so my stuff doesn't die automatically this turn. Yeah! Ha! Okay, my goat died. They finally took my goat offering. How terrible. Portal Palooza, and literally no how is this possible? I have 16. I have 16 where portal? Where portal? That's a Dawn and Dusk. I've never been happier that the fucking 2 damage stacks first. I have another one of those if you try more stuff. I want you to cry inside. I want you to cry miserably. I'm gonna cast... Do I need to cast another Meduli? No, I'm just gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass. That's another guy. How many Jaces do you have, motherfucker? What the fuck is that? I could crumble it. I could crumble their Jace and make them extra super duper sob. I'm just gonna cast a 5/7 Meduli though. I have 32 portals. If I don't pull a portal, the game is bugged. The game is bugged, confirmed, if I don't somehow pull a portal here. Like there has to be a way that I'm pulling portals. That's fine. You're dealing 3 damage. Why? I can heal it. I'm gonna heal it to spite you. I'm not doing that for any other reason, but literally just to spite you. I need to Spirit's Journey Meduli. You are absolutely correct, and I cannot believe I missed that idea. That would have been the better. That would be the actually excellent plan there. They only have 4 cards. Also, I just realized something. Can you guys hear the game audio now? I realized that it wasn't running because OBS has been doing some fucky-wucky shit lately. I finally got some fucking portals, yo! And we're finally just gonna open attack. And we also top deck Vengeance because fuck you in particular. And good GG, sir. There we go. We didn't get the Spirit's Journey, but we did get the Soul Cleave win. Fantastic. How am I climbing? Why? What? Don't play Rise. Clearly, this all of that this means is Rise is trash. Don't play him. Unworthy soul. It's your soul that's fucking unworthy. Get over here on the Nora Maduli train, motherfucker. I don't know what. Okay, so we got Tybalt. We got Maduli pretty fucking fast. I now need another target. One thing that I was thinking of that would be trickier to actually do because it's you know, you have to fucking invoke it. Immortal Fire duplicated would be an OTK, I think, right? Because it would not register the soul cleave death. It would just revive itself, and then you have 2 more copies, which I think if they're ephemeral, do they reject? What does an ephemeral Immortal Fire do? I'm assuming its revive condition would overwrite the ephemeral, just permanently it goes away condition. So I kind of want to try Immortal Fire Cleave. It is definitely not a deck that's gonna work because you'd have to survive till 8. Assume that you have mana banked, and then your opponent doesn't kill anything. I think I'm actually curious as well if you are targeting this unit with a soul cleave, and your opponent says no, fuck you, and tries to take your tries to kill your Immortal Fire, if the soul cleave targeting would actually stick to the same Immortal Fire because the unit never actually fully disappears, or if it would target the original Immortal Fire because there's now a second revive worked in there. I don't know how that interaction works either, which means I probably have to build this. So let's do some Targon's Peak bullshit, I think. That's the next. I think that's what we're gonna do next. Unless anybody has anything they'd really like, absolutely love to see soul cleaved before Immortal Fire, that's my current plan. I should probably delete Furiously Caitlyn, though. I'm keeping it for reasons. I'm definitely keeping that maybe for reasons. No big reasons, of course. I'm gonna remove this and make a new deck, actually. Does Soul Cleave copy it as a new unit? I'm not, it makes new units. It's not exact copies, which is why, I was not worried about them frostbiting Tybalt, because I was, as much as I was worried about Tybalt just dying straight up. So yeah, I think it does. I think you're right. It will make copies that live. So I need some Targon's Peak up in here. Let's do Zoe. Let's just build Zoe, soul something. Give me Invoke, give me Draw, give me Ramp, give me Peak, Targon's Peak, give me the big chunkity mungus so landmark. I don't need 3. Let's run 2. And then let's run a Divergent Paths. Not more than 1 or 2 Divergent Paths, but let's make sure we can pull it. Messenger. Messenger for draw. Thank you. Or the Messenger. Because you're just 2 mana draw. 1 or 2 of those, maybe. And then, yeah, we could run a Soul. I don't think we actually need to run Soul. We do need to run Soul Cleave, though, because I'm forgetting the main card that is. Oh, you can Soul Cleave the Messengers? Shit, that's good information. Oh, I just had a thought. Wait, hold with me as I chase down this thought. This is, Immortal Cleave, but I just had another idea. Wait, so there's that card that nobody plays that is the it's in, I want to say it's Nixus. It's associated, what card is it? It's the one that I think, oh, this one, Mimic. I wonder if I could mimic a Soul Cleave. That would be pretty tricky, but that actually would have fit, I think, more in the Gwen, would have hit the Gwen, Annie a little bit better, but that's interesting, because that actually would allow us, if we wanted to do more Tybalt or more red stuff, that would actually allow us to do cycle soul cleaves in a turn for even a better OTK. So yeah, I'm gonna actually keep that mimic spell in mind, because I forgot that there is, I was like thinking of spell duplication, and I was like, there's not really anything like spell duplication once it's been cast or in the stack, unless you're talking about spell thief. But counterfeit, perfectionist, evil imperfectionist, they all require that you're looking at something in deck, but mimic actually doesn't. Mimic is actually kind of the exception to that rule. So that might be interesting to play around with. I'm going to change my loadout now, because I can already tell you that I don't want the Bard board for this attempt. We're going to stick with purple. Let's go back to editing. Zephyr Sage. Oh, wait. Zephyr Sage.
My life is actually...
Wait, does that copy in hand? Because I'm again mostly thinking about like, you can steal stuff that's on the stack with mimic. Copy of card in hand. Oh yeah, that does duplicate spells. That's true. Zephyr Sage Ionia. I mean, there's that way we could just do some kind of like Soul Cleave Dawn and Dusk. What is the craziest thing that has a bunch of copies in it? Because Soul Cleave Dawn and Dusk actually gives me access to denies. So if somebody tries to stop me, I can just say no. Okay, we gotta find something. We gotta find something in Ionia / Shadow Isles that has a good duplicatable summon effect. Oh yeah, also the Fated, right? The Starhound pack, I believe it's called, which is an interesting one. Soul cleaving that would be kind of funny, actually. I don't know if we want to go doggo, like full doggo for this. Maybe not full doggo. Apologies to the doggos who may be involved and overhear me. Okay, so we want vengeance. We're just gonna do, I think, the usual stuff. I really need to fill this out, though. We can put in a bunch of expensive things. Let's throw in a soul. Let's throw in the top end. Let's throw in all of the stuff. You come here. Get in the deck. Hop in the deck. I actually probably don't need all 3 soul cleaves, or I need 3 soul cleaves. I don't need 3 A souls, is what I'm trying to say. Because we're probably just trying to get 1 or 2. Might drop a Sun Forger for just surviving. Oh, we need invoke, obviously. I'm forgetting some invoke stuff. We have the Behold the Infinites. We should probably slam Star Shapings. A couple of Celestial Trifectas. Moon Dreamer is okay, but honestly might prefer just running smaller stuff like Solari Priestess for a hot minute. Though Immortal Fire is expensive. We gotta remember how expensive it is. It's not one of the cheaper invokes. We're at 34 now. We've got a bunch of top-endy stuff. Let's look for more top-endy stuff, honestly, because we do want to be able to find our stuff. I mean, Ruination is kind of funny. Ruination actually wouldn't bother our Immortal Fires if we get them. So I'm going to run, I think, a 1 copy or so. Infinite Mind Splitter, Destiny's Call, Zalani Blood Weaver, Mountain Scryer. Oh, shit, that's a good point. We don't need Rekindler. Ether Fiend, no thank you. Vengeance, we've got. I'm gonna add another Vengeance, honestly, because we need to just fucking survive. Yeah, and then Mountain Scryer, of course. Mount Scryer, thank you very much. Watch me miss Allegiance, because there's 4. There's not 4. There is 7. There are 7 Shadow Isles cards in this disaster of a deck, so we will have to consider missing Allegiance, which will suck. That will suck. Oh, Mountain Goat's actually not a bad... Oh, Pale. I'm forgetting one of the most basic draw cards ever invented in Targon and the game in general. I'm just gonna run a Pale Cascade. What are we trying to soul cleave here? The Immortal Fire for an Immortal Fire Celestial OTK, because I'm thinking that the soul cleave will kill a version that revives itself, and then summon 2 more that are ephemeral, but will use their ephemeral to revive. So we basically have at minimum 2 remaining after combat. You can soul cleave Scryers for Allegiance. Oh, go to get more stuff. That's actually a fucking funny point. That's hilarious. We've got Messenger to duplicate. We've got Mountain Scryers to duplicate. We've got, I mean, we could also just fill the board with like a bunch of sisters if we get Golden Sister out. So this seems funny. Let's do it. Let's do it. Immortal Cleave. Just get me Targon's Peak. Just get me Targon's Peak ASAP, please. I just need to be able to cast it and not die. We're up against Leona Felios. Depending on how they top deck, we might have a shot, but it's probably unlikely. I did find Targon's Peak. We're gonna cling to that, and we got the soul. So we've got the Targon. I got both Targon's Peaks. Oh Lord. No. That's no. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. It'll be fine. Take my 2-3. Okay, they took it. I didn't want them to kill it, actually, you know, but that's fine. Get rid of my 2-3. It's fine. I need give me mana. It's okay. That's a big boy. That means I can that means I can block. And you can, I will just kill that. It's great. Ha! Okay. Or I could just take the damage. Or I could just take the damage. We're gonna take the mana. Also, Quilliam, hello! Finally got time to catch a stream. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, it's been a little bit. I hope your life is all right. Thank you for coming back. We're currently doing some Soul Cleave shenanigans and trying to just duplicate random stuff. Don't need divergent paths. Literally the worst series of things. There's a scryer. Ooh, give me, don't miss allegiance. Thank you for not missing allegiance. I adore you. We have soul. We can just take the Great Beyond maybe because we have doggos incoming. I just need to live like a turn. It's fine. It's fine. The problem with Mountain Scryer here is, as much as it does certainly help because we missed the mana, as much as it does actually help get our other Celestials out, it actually somewhat is anti-synergistic with Targon's Peak because we don't actually need it to discount from 0. Always Love Soul Cleave, was tempted to use it for the open with Viego. Oh, that would have been kind of dope, actually. That would have been kind of dope. I'm gonna take a 5-5 here and just, 5-5 for 4. I'll fucking take it. Decided that double aggro was the better option. I've been like doing really well in ranked with aggro. It's just like, hi, you wanna win after turn 5? No, you don't. No, you fucking can't, rather. Yeah, we'll just take that. They might have a Pale or Drain or whatever, but this will suffice. This will suffice for now. They've got a Pale. Dang it. Oh gosh, dang it. Yeah, now I need a board wipe. Targon's Peak will definitely hold me long enough. Not really, especially not versus an Aphelios, goddammit. Yeah, we're just losing 2. Yeah, on second thought, I don't like the Scryers because we want Targon's to just kind of do its thing regardless of what else is happening, and we need to focus on the peak. We need to focus on that mountain. Don't kill my landmark. Don't you dare kill my landmark. I need my landmark. That was your philosophy? Use Fearsome's Nartana and Jack Siver. I have yet to play Jack Siver. I've tried some of the Tristana decks because they're just super fucking strong. But I have yet to attempt Jack Siver, though I've been seeing it on the rankings and it's doing pretty well. I just been using MFTF because it's fucking solid and nobody knows what to do when you have 3 Legion Saboteurs by turn 2, which is something that I was able to hand to one of my opponents in one of my games, and it was just like, haha, you're dying. You're very dead. I'm also very dead. I'm very dead. That's so much death happening, and also it picked the fucking messenger to discount, so I wouldn't even be able to cast my souls or anything. Plays a lot like your Uter Pantheon list, just with good cards. Not with good cards. What is this thing you speak of? Good cards. Yeah, let's take out Scryer. I like the Allegiance if we wanted summoning, but I don't like it in the face of the Targons. I mean, we top deck 2. That should be rare. The should be rare. I'm gonna emphasize the should be a lot until it's true. Couple hapless aristocrats might actually not be the worst thing ever, because right now we need blockers to survive until we can just cast expensive stuff. That's the name of the game. Cast expensive stuff. So let's try that. I know trading out a Scryer for a 1/1 seems stupid, but gives us blockers. We definitely need those. Teague with the Viego Nora. Speaking of Viego, he showed up. All right, summon the abs, we shall. We're gonna mulligan Soul Cleave here. I don't need that yet. We're gonna hit the turn 1 Zoe and the turn 1 Soul. Yes, that's the thing. Turn 1 Soul. I believe in it. We got this. This is great. What are you doing? Nothing? That's fantastic. I love it when you do absolutely jack shit. Let's cast Aristocrat and see what they've got. I want you to use mana. I want you to use mana. They're not using mana, damn it! Okay, yeah, that's the, yep, fuck you. Fine. You suck. Yeah, okay, it's fine. So it's honestly, there is a placeholder. We don't need her necessarily. Now I need my Targon's Peaks, which I'm not gonna find them because I complained about having them before. Okay, that's fine. There's a Soul Cleave again. That's whatever. I don't give a shit. Small damage is fine. They actually, I'm surprised it didn't cast Heaviborn Soldier there or something like that. That seems a little more in keeping. I, of course, have all of my hapless aristocrats, which is what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Yeah, totally. That's what I live for, man. Okay, we have Moondreamer, we have Vengeance. I'm hoping that we can Vengeance it. I have 2 Soul Cleaves. Okay, you want to pass the turn? I'd love it if you pass. You're Soul Cleaving that. How scary is that? That's kind of scary. Not gonna lie, I do feel fear in the face of something like that. I'm gonna say no. This is an expensive no, but I'm gonna do it. Hopefully they don't have 2 Soul Cleaves in hand. That is a Hate Spike. That's totally fine. 2 mana for 6. It's fine. We're fine. That's elusive. Oh, elusive Viego is gonna happen. That's exciting. Who doesn't love elusive Viego? Yeah, elusive Viego. I'm gonna trade a dude for dude. A dude for dude in these parts. I don't know what that means. Your Nora sucks. Mostly because I don't have anything. Give me Targon on the top deck. Targon top deck. Targon. Moondreamer top deck. Moondreamers would be something. That's the silence. I don't hate that. They cannot cast Invasive Hydrovine yet. They are letting me pass the turn. I'm surprised. There's a Star Shaping. My Nexus is actually kind of fine. There's Invasive Hydrovine. Yeah! Used all your mana on that now, didn't you? Okay, shut that shit up. Okay, yeah, no. That is a 7/6 person, Madame Sir. No, you don't get that. No Hydrovine for you. Now I don't want to cast the Soul regularly, because that's kind of lame. That is kind of lame. When we're trying to get things for free. I also don't want the game to end before I get the Soul Cleave done. Okay, I should have cast Behold in the last turn because I'm a stupid moron, because there's actually a chance we end up with it here, and I just completely didn't. I just ignored that entirely. Let's draw. I kind of blew the last turn though. That was a mistake. That was certainly a mistake. There's a Chemoboran, so not a Viego. That's always fun. Always like to see not Viego. We are getting Scourge, Supernova, and Golden Sister. Golden Sister is castable. Again, not what we necessarily wanted to find desperately, but not terrible. Gives them a couple of targets to distribute here. There's a Nora. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't have mana for Pale Cascade anymore, though. But it's a 2-3. They definitely have ways around this, potentially. I'm risking a little bit going in for the attack here. That's a regular... No, it is a Nora. It actually is another Nora. They do just take the damage. So my 4-3 chips away. We have the Nora still on their swing, at least. I don't have removal if they have Viego, which is scary. There's a portal getting a Gruff Grenadier, but Fuzzy Caretaker getting sloughed off to the side. Ah, there's Viego. It's Viego. Hi, it's Viego. Hi, Viego. How are you? How's life? I'm sure it's great. How's the fam? All right, all of your family is dead, so I'm assuming terribly. Okay. Casually insulting Viego. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. How much is dying here? 7? So it will go up to that, +4, which is 11. I mean, I can take some damage, to be honest. I can just take damage. I don't wish to just take damage. But maybe we just prevent the Viego from leveling for a hot minute. Need to think about that. They can definitely kill something now of their own accord, which would be unfortunate. I'm gonna heal and see if we can't find our thing. The Nora is being a little annoying on that front, though. 3 or less doesn't really apply. +2/+2. Destroyer is nice with Overwhelm, to be fair. Let's just take a big thing. I mean, we have Soul next turn, hypothetically. So that'll be fun. It will also level if we're allowed to keep our board. Though keeping him around with that is going to be annoying. Yeah, I'm not going to stop you from quieting a spider. Unfortunately. Still not punching it too high. The Viego is not punching it abnormally high right now. Okay, we're just gonna pass again. We're just gonna scoot along by. Scoot past. Oh, we found a vengeance! Thank God. That's the scholarly climber. That's unfortunate. Do I vengeance or do I let Viego do things? I think I have to vengeance, but I'm also just really tempted to level this soul because they can't board wipe it super easily. If they kill something, though, like the 7-4, and they get a miss, the miss are pretty big by now. They are pretty sizable, so I'm actually a little scared to do that. We could also just force Destroyer into soul cleaves. It is a 10-3. So I could have at maximum 2 10-3s, which is not enough damage, I think, to kill them. Because they have the Viego, so they'd be able to put the Viego in the front. I'm gonna risk Soul. That might be wrong, but we'll see. Again, it's the wrong ones. Far be it for me to complain about a great beyond, but I want your close cousin, the Immortal Fire. Just your neighborhood cousin, if you wouldn't mind. Not like that, not your cousin like that, but you know, the other cousin, the cousin that will give me my combo. Oh, it's a vengeance. I mean, that's unfortunate, but okay. Viego is still very blockable right now. We've got a blocker for the Nora. We have a vengeance for the Viego, of course. If it is just an open attack, which it looks like it is. They cannot atrocity my face from here, I'm pretty sure, because we're also just haven't taken enough damage for that bullshit. They can atrocity my face soon, though, so I'm wondering if just blocking with my elusives for now is better, because let's block with elusives, or like, well, I mean, block just in general. Their Nora isn't attacking because they're afraid of the 4-3. That is a Glimpse Beyond, essentially the same shit, so I'll take it. I guess we could technically heal back that extra damage, but I don't think we necessarily need to. I need just more invokes. We did lose the soul. We are healing that back. They got 10 mana. I'm going to just slam Destroyer. I think, honestly, at this point, our patience has just kind of run out, so we're just going to cast things. They do toss my Great Beyond, but they do not toss... Oh, they toss the soul, right, because he's more expensive. For some reason, I was about to announce that they don't toss the soul. They toss the Great Beyond instead, but that's just fucking wrong. No portals yet. 10-7 in hand. Are they draining? They're killing the 4-1 to find some stuff here. Looking for Viego. Finding that card, the 7/3 Challenger, and Slippery Wave Rider, which at least is not actual Shelly. Actual Shelly would suck. Yeah, so I guess I could soul cleave this. Their board is very small right now, so it would be just a lot of damage going into face. Yeah, I'm gonna risk the Soul Cleave Destroyer combo, which is not what I should have cast Messenger. No, actually, no, when it's summoned, it gets the buff, so let's just do that. And then I guess we can do it again to get an extra one. Unfortunately, because of removing and it doesn't have revive, it will just kind of make one per cast. That is a 5, 6, 6, 5, 5. Okay, I was right the first time. If we open swing, they have a 4 HP blocker and a 5 HP blocker, so they'd be taking 6 and a 7, which is 13. Do actually need that other one going, I think, in order to be able to really force lethal here. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna try to force lethal with 33 damage on board in our destroyers alone. So let's see if it works. Let's see if it can happen here. They are looking desperately for a higher HP answer. They are finding Stalking Broodmother, which to be fair does have higher HP, but we still got that Pale Cascade in hand to hopefully potentially buff our way out of this. Yeah, 6 and 5 right now is minus 11. That's still lethal as far as I'm concerned. So let's go with our 11/7s. Let's just punch them in the face with some Space Rhinos. Fuck you, I got them Space Rhinos. Is this an actual win with Soul Cleave Destroyer? It is an actual win. Our second attempt with this against an Viego. You know, we're having a surprising amount of success with the Soul Cleave decks tonight. Okay, that wasn't the combo though. I want the elusive OTK. I am slightly an elusive spam player at my heart, I guess. But that's fine. That's fine. We can embrace that cringe. Now we need Immortal Fire though. That's end goal. I gotta do it once. It doesn't matter if I win, I just gotta do it once. I did throw the combo that one turn though, where I don't know why I didn't cast Behold the Infinite. That was just a fucking mistake. We want Peak, obviously. Probably should have considered mulliganing Hapless or potentially just both, actually. I think holding Hapless was good. I don't need the soul again. Yeah, our hand is a little bricky after turn 2. Because the Solari Priestess probably won't give us anything great to cast. I'm just gonna bank mana here. Okay, that's the star shaping. That's great. Have a blocker. I have a little blocker. He turns into a spider because he sucks. That's concurrent timelines. So we are up against Timelines Trundle Vi. For some reason, I couldn't think of what that deck was for a hot second. I was like, what is Trundle Vi again? Is that ramp? No, it's just concurrent timelines bullshit. Dargon's Peak! Okay, fantastic. We're moving up in the world. We're gonna be like Taric. We are gonna be like Taric. Meteor Shower, Golden Sisters, and Falling Comet. We are looking at a Trundle eventually, so I kind of want the Comet. If we can bank mana by then. Looking at a challenge on the 0/2, we can block actually nothing because that gives quick attack to stuff, which does kind of suck a lot. That kind of sucks a lot. Ramp. Maybe I should have considered putting a little bit more rampy stuff in here. I'm going to ignore absolutely everything and pass the turn. Reggie, how you doing, buddy? How is life? How are your things? How's shit going? I want to fucking obliterate the Trundle. I want them to use all their mana, and then I get rid of it. That's fearsome. You don't need that. Let's invoke while we can. That's unfortunately not what we're looking for. I'm gonna take the Destroyer again though, because we will have peak in a couple of turns, and we do have the falling comet for the next, whatever they do on the next. Assuming they've topped at their champions, which, like, I don't see why they wouldn't have by now, because they're that kind of deck. They go for aloof travelers instead of Trundle, but I got 2 souls. We're rolling in souls. You can't get rid of me that easily, bitch. I am now gonna cast Moondreamer and be a little sad about that. We got Immortal Fire. We got Immortal Fire, and we can withstand one more aloof before our Immortal Fire just goes fully bye-bye. But yeah, we have Targons, we have Immortal Fire, we have the combo brewing. Unfortunately, we have to think about the fact that they have a Young Witch to block, which is just some bullshit. And I don't have Drains. This was the Shadow Isles, where I don't think I put anything like Vile Feast in there. So that will be a little bit annoying. They're looking at a 4-2 quick attack, which I don't know if they did math wrong or they thought that would work better, but it sure fucking didn't. That's a Zoe. I don't need the Zoe right now. I need this peak. Don't aftershock my peak. You don't run Tellstone. Do they run Tellstones? I actually don't know. Is there any reason for a concurrent timelines deck to run Tellstones? Because I feel like it would take a unit slot where you want the timelines activating, but I'm not actually super sure about that. I'm not positive what I should be expecting out of them. Hopefully they just don't remove it in general, though. That would be lovely if they could just not get rid of it. What did you make free? You made me a free fucking soul! Gaming! Yeah! Gaming over there also! Lots of gaming happening! Oh boy! Oh god! Alright, free soul time! Free soul time! Cosmic Rays is castable, actually. Very castable, in fact. I mean, it would be lovely. Very nice having access to Aftershock. Makes sense. That is unfortunately true. That's an unfortunately accurate statement. 3 or less is a lot of things still. Can you kill my my boy? I don't think you can kill my boy right now, but I also don't know what else might be free in your hand because of that glorious evolution. Right now we're okay. Everything got obliterated. We've got Immortal Fire, but we're minus we are unfortunately minus on the Soul Cleave mana because I spent mana trying to get rid of their board. We might have been able to ignore it. I just didn't like that stacking augment. We did get rid of the thing that had elusive, so we still have Soul Cleave later. But I do slightly regret that, actually. I mean, they're gonna go for Soul here for sure, right? And then I guess I have a Zoe. Or I could Pale Cascade and then just be mean about it all, which I think is the call. Let's be a little bit mean here. I want to hold on to him if I can. Please don't hurt him. He's a big dragon. He deserves to live for a second. Yeah, give me a 12-2, motherfucker. Still got the spell shield. We do not have his level up condition. Hopefully though, I mean, we're so close to this fire combo. We're so close to the fire combo. Oh, that's a free destroyer, and it made me a destroyer, so man, we can just go destroy some shit, huh? Let's go with that. Okay, you're at 25 of 20. We could also just wait for the soul level if we wanted to, if we really felt the need. I actually need to get rid of stuff on my board if I want to have Immortal Fire available to just like do stuff with. We are now losing Immortal Fire! Okay, yeah, the timing on this is just bad, unfortunately. That's another fucking pesky Spectre, so they're really bloating my deck up here and here. I'm just, fuck it. Maybe this combo is impossible. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast another one of these because we have healing later. No good time to OTK them. How dare they have utility in their deck? How dare it be difficult to OTK somebody in a card game? This isn't fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not Yu-Gi-Oh! We're bringing the Yu-Gi-Oh! to Runeterra. How's my Overwhelm looking once more? I mean, we have Soul, trades with the 9-5. If we go around that, we actually don't have enough damage. That is a biggest dick as Trundle. I don't think I care still. I still don't actually think that I care. I could Zoe. I could also just kind of ignore everything that's happening and go with an attack with these guys, because one or both of them live. probably one of them, I'm anticipating, if they trades with the 10-5. They cannot actually troll chant their way out of this problem. So yeah, we keep one. Timeline Glorious Evolution is pretty funny anti-synergy. You know, it kind of is. It kind of is. That, what's that? A fish-a-whack? Did you just put fish-a-whack on that, Trundle? Okay, that's, I mean, that's fine. Do whatever you want. Give me my soul level. Level my soul. Level him. There we go. There we go. I was just reading before the stream started. I was reading Ramina by Junji Ito. So now that I look at that animation, my first thought was just like, wow, he's gonna eat some planets real quick. That's an obliterate. I love a good obliterate, and I think we need to when there's a Trundle and whatever that ACOS is gonna be hopping on board. Yeah, I disagree. You used a lot of mana. You have some mana. Two of my things have spell shield. We can definitely whip around and be like, no thank you. That has vulnerable. That is a Windfarer hatchling. What a pull. Also no overwhelm for you because I have a 12-3 soul and I don't want to get a fucking destroyed out here. Soul cleave is the thing that's actually free. I just noticed. Everything is just kind of because of him, and I was like, wait, what's the other thing? Soul cleave. Again, it's nothing great on this turn to be duplicating, but that's okay. That's a 4-1. I definitely don't give a shit. Definitely don't give a shit. Oh, I do give a shit about my soul potentially dying, but I can just heal him a bunch, so I don't think that's relevant. Yeah, that just seems like super not relevant. So if you want to go with your 4-1 and kill my dragon, that is biggest dickus 8-8. Oh boy. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I mean, you have 8 HP as well. You have an 8-8, you have 8 HP. We're gonna do, how much do I care about healing my soul here? Because I can get him up +7 with the Guiding Touch Star Shaping, which I think should be fine here, especially if they don't do anything else, like, because they can't re-equip to fix them. So let's heal. There's Immortal Fire. Wait, do I have it anyway, potentially? Oh my god, we do! Let's skip that block, bitch, and let's cast Immortal Fire. Let's cast that fucking Immortal Fire. Boom. You are now a 10-5. Do we want to Soul Cleave now? So that we have a permanent and 2 ephemeral copies that should come back? Because then we should have our 3 burb. We should have our 3 burb concept up and running on our next attack. I think we go with the 3 burb concept. Please don't interrupt this. Thank you. So that one should live. These I think survive. That is a thermogenic beam, which is rude, but understandable. Have a nice day. They got it! Oh, they surrendered! Oh, damn it. I didn't want to get... Why would they not want to get hit with 32 damage? Mind-boggling. Mind-boggling, truly. But that was pretty good. Why am I climbing? Why? What is this universe? Did we get the soul to Mastery 4? Fuck yeah, we got that soul to Mastery 4. Yo, my crusade at getting everything to Mastery 5 continues. Let's take a look here. What's going on? Caitlin at a sweet even 27,000. Pretty good. What's close actually? Zoe is next. Tarek is next? Tarek is, what? When did I play this much Tarek? I don't remember playing this much Tarek. Probably, not gonna lie, I think a lot of that mastery is from playing him a bunch right after, like, in and right after expeditions, because there was a time where like Poppy Tarek was a thing, and I think I did try stacking some rallies when that worked better than it does now and there wasn't Vayne in the game. I'm actually really surprised that Sivir is the same level as MF, because I feel like I never play Sivir, so that's a bit surprising. MF is here, Kane's there. I mean, Kane Trox being there makes a lot of sense, honestly. Zoe, just play a bunch because it's Zoe. Interesting. We're gonna ignore the fact that Kaisa is on this list. We're gonna ignore that fact. I have 296 mastery. My brain wants an even number, so we're gonna have to get that to 300 pretty soon. That has to go to 300 pretty soon, or I will have a breakdown. Where is Jin? Jin is almost at 3. Oh, could we build? Oh, what's the? Oh, I was gonna do some kind of Shadow Isles Ionia mimic deck. Could we also do, oh, but because we need Soul Cleave, because I was thinking Mimic Jin could actually be kind of funny depending on what spell we nab. But right, we're going to look for something in Shadow Isles and something in Ionia that would be just amazing to duplicate. I mean, speaking of, that Windfarer hatchling is hilarious. I love that they pulled that. I absolutely love that they pulled that, because Windfarer hatchling duplicated would actually be kind of funny, because I think the duplicated copies would apply to the other versions of itself, right? Because it's other allies for each individual summon. So you could get +4/+4 on some stuff. Do we want to run Windfarer elusive Soul Cleave spam? I think that's the call. Or at least, personally, that's gonna be my call here. Windfarer, let's go. I know 3 is a lot, but ignore that. Ionia, Shadow Isles, give me Soul Cleave, give me Deny. Give me so many Deny. Let's put in some Unworthy Souls, because that card's fucking annoying. And I've seen a lot of people use it so well. Honestly, it's so fucking effective. Let's Survive. Tempted to just pull the usual Ionia pink stuff, so Dragonlings. I have the dragon. I feel so bad about that. I have the dragon. Deny. Let's run a lot of denies. Let's run Nopify, because we do just want to be able to live for a long ass time. Then we want things to summon around this. We could always do things like Greenglade Elder to make our basically we're running Boon, Windfarer hatchling, Soul Cleave. Those were words, I promise you. We could Kennen. We could run some kind of recall, counterspell stuff to keep us going until we hit Windfarer. I had a really cancerous thought. Kennen Ari recall for Soul Cleave Windfarer, like, top end. That's really excessive, because the Ari actually doesn't help Windfarer at all. She's a win con in and of herself. We could do something like Zed to just keep pressure on our opponent, but I actually think pressure is going to kind of counteract everything we're doing. Master Yi Windfarer is hilarious. I love that idea. So let's do Kennen Yi Windfarer. I love that. Shen is probably useless. Karma's way too slow, because this is already going to be astronomically slow. Let's now do Drooplet is great, gives me draw. We could run a couple of Go Hards, don't think we need it. Inspiring Mentor is funny. We have the Greenglade Elder, which is definitely excessive. Let's run some recalls. Let's run the usual package. Where is Homecoming, motherfucker? Do we need stuns? I mean, Concussive is always nice. Give Concussive Palm here. Good. Just, I have a unit now, and also fuck you. Where are our spells? I think we need more spells. Because Kennen right now is kind of sustainable, but we don't actually have a lot on the low ends. We need more just like things to interact with. There's the Vestayan Disciple potentially. That might actually be better than Droplet, because we will be just recasting anyway, and we get the draw, we get more spells, so we might be triggering flow a little bit more often. For other flow stuff, we do have access to things like Glimpse and Gruesome Theater, which might be a good consideration. Syncopation I feel like is always a funny card to just have 1 or 2 lying around, because they don't always expect it, and or at least I personally find myself getting cut out by it like a shitload. So I'm gonna put it in there just for someone else to hopefully be horribly confused. I'm actually gonna drop a deny. I think 3 denies is probably too much. Look at me having a restraint, I say, wanting to put it back in. It's fine. Yeah, tempted by these though. Mostly groups of theater, actually. I think it's a little too conditional. We could always pop in another unworthy soul if we really wanted to do something like that. Retreat is good though. Retreat is good. So we have little deck interactions. We have the Yi. We have the Hatchling. We potentially have the just a stack that will sustain itself, maybe, by just helping Kennen win Con. We could throw in a Black Flame. I'm not gonna do that. Windfarer, my hatchling, bitch. So let's try that out. I really wish they would instate a system where you could see your opponent's deck names. I would probably be very offensive occasionally, but I want people to know what I'm doing. I want them to feel fear, even though fear is not the thing they're gonna be feeling the opposite of fear. They're gonna look at this and go, what the fuck fever acid trip did you brew this in? And the answer is yes. So as the answer is yes, let's hit Diamond 2. I would need 2 wins with this. I would need 2 wins in general to get to Diamond 2. So we are not hitting it now. That's a lot of titles that don't fit with the in the space. We're up against Lurk, unfortunately, so I suspect I'm gonna get my ass handed to me very badly. How's your mastery? 104. What's your 100? Okay. Help. Send help. I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die. Oh my god, we're gonna die. That's the Forsaken Bakai. Yep, start out strong. Start with that non-lurk. Miss all of your procs. Just miss every single one of them. It's fine. Just do it. It'll be okay. Why do I have all the yees? That's too much yeeing. That's an excessive yee situation. Stop hitting lurk, bitch. Oh, that was a Rek'Sai? Oh, okay. That's nice, I guess. That's nice. That's okay. Tune is wonderful. Give me the sword man. Give me sword man, and now we need sword man to live. We also got Kennen, though. I think I'm still gonna go with the Yi because he's a 3/3 with quick attack, or a 5/3 with quick attack. That's so much things. So much things. I'm losing my mind. The break of a week may not have necessarily helped me not lose my mind, though I do feel better in general. It's great like that. Yi, have a happy fun time. Good, you did. That's exciting. I'm not triggering flow. So hopefully with this Kennen out, we can start to think about that. Also, Zillian, hello, welcome to the chat. What's my soul target here? Current soul target is Windfarer Hatchling for elusive, just general stuff win con. Going, with varying results. And I'm not confident against Lurk, but I'm hoping we can pull it off. Yeah, I can't. Their Lurk is not currently particularly dramatic, I will say. Let's do Kennen, because I want this to be actually castable to something else, I think. We should be able to potentially trigger if we get retreat going. We can mark something at least so that we can stun the Xerxes Collar in the future. I think that's worth casting. I mean, we could always resummon Kennen to get ourselves that 2/1 lifesteal. Or we could wait. No, I think I'm actually just gonna go with this. Let's get that back. Let's resummon it. Let's do this whole song and dance. Get that going. You know what this is all about, so I'm a little surprised you're doing that, actually. Yep. There we go. Shut up. No, thank you. Yeah, you knew that was gonna happen anyway, I guess, to be fair. I guess they didn't, but they wanted to prevent me from casting on a different target. That was just kind of messy on everyone's part, I think. That should not have happened that way, I'm pretty sure. But we do have a nice, spicy open attack here. Go Yi. Go Yi. Go Yi all the way. Yeah, we're healing. We're dealing damage. We're duking it out. Kennen, we just pulled the recall, so we do get more of that shit. We've got Unworthy Soul for 3, which may be able to do some stuff. I am going to pull this back again. Then that will be 3 on the Kennen, so we need 2 more summonings. Go, buddy. Be free. If we can pull a recall, we might actually be okay. Yi is not getting any strikes in, which is definitely an issue. That's kind of fine, honestly. You're at 1 of 2, so let's get this next shit going. Let's actually pull on the 6-2 or something that's not at 1, because right now anything trades at 1. I don't want to cast this on nothing, so I might pass here. They have a Rek'Sai in hand. They keep cycling that, so we know that's going to be a problem. We get some lifesteal. We have a 7-3 Yi. We've got a concussive palm here, which is kind of exciting. Yeah, that works for me. Let's just hold on to our stuff. Still got flow here. Probably can hit a couple things. If they cast a champ, which they refuse to do, we should be able to pull it out. They're afraid of stuns and they're afraid of recalls. I think mostly afraid of the recalls here. There's a 6-2 going in. Real Shrinks, thank you for the follow. Welcome back, I think, right? Yeah, that's fine. That's great. That's wonderful. I love it. It's beautiful. Let's just do our normal save my stuff song and dance. Nothing dies. We get 4 out of the 5 summons off the Kennen. I am literally no closer to getting Windfare or Soul Cleave because I have yet to see either of those things. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Kennen, have a blast. You're at 4 or 5? 4 or 5. Okay, so it's approaching. My 2-1 is just gonna eat shit, but we are causing a unit to also eat shit. Welcome back! Yep, that's alright. Nothing has horribly changed, except for the fact that we're now memeing. And we're just memeing. It's always just memeing, and we continue the memeing. There's a Greenglade Elder, which is, again, not what I'm looking for, but let's go team. Let's go team. The Yi is about to level, which is exciting, and I also have a backup Yi. So it's the everywhere buff is gonna do a lot of stuff. That's a big pike. That's a very large pike. Not what I was hoping for, certainly. The healing doesn't matter, so we're just gonna cast both of these. Pike will level on the next lurk because it will become 15. So I don't actually know if we have a way of surviving through that. I don't think we have a way of surviving through that. I think we just have to kind of eat his damage. And that's getting overwhelmed. We're fine. Do I still accept viewer decks? Yes, I do. They should be open right now. Doing fewer of them today because I'm trying to get some Mimi combo stuff done. But I think there's still some slots available. I have all the Greenglade Elders and none of the fucking Windfarer hatchlings. I need draw. I should have put in draw. Why did I not put in more draw? Mysteries of the universe. We're also at 4 or 5 on Kennen. So yeah, we just need more recall and we need more draw. I should have definitely put in Deep Meditation. I could not tell you why I didn't do that. Got a deck for you to try it on rank with a 2-0 with it and Diamond would like more playtesters? Yeah, sure. I will always be a guinea pig. That's enough. We're good. That's fine. Don't have to do that. There's a 7-3. There goes all that bullshit, and we just die. Because even if I didn't block the pike, I mean, I can avoid blocking the pike, but the Zercerets are very big, and unfortunately Rek'Sai is just kind of angry. I don't know why. I think I've been perfectly reasonable in all of this, obviously, but we are just eating shit. Okay, yep, that's -12. Can't deal with the 10-6s, unfortunately. Real Shrieks, thank you for the deck code. I'm gonna try the meme that I'm attempting one more time because I still have yet to actually find a goddamn Windfarer hatchling, so I don't know where it is, but it's refusing my advances vehemently. Apparently I gotta romance it harder in order to get it. February 20th. Real Shrieks, thank you for the deck code. Let's go back. Last few picks were some of the highlights of the night. Oh shit. Yeah, so I will say, I was expecting the Anivia to go, and I was surprised that I was able to steal that at the end there. Okay, I need a deep meditation. It's not, we've been doing, oh, it's not go hard. It is I've been trying to find silly things to duplicate with Soul Cleave, and my next silly thing was Windfarer Hatchling, because I thought that would be funny. Okay, let's do deep meditation. I definitely need those. Let's drop a Soul Cleave, because I don't actually know if we need 3 of them for the Windfarers. Let's put in deep meditation. That should help us out a lot, hypothetically. Let's actually take out a syncopation. We have all the counter spells. That should be fine. Mentor was, like, kind of not useful. So let's put in more. I mean, Tellstones is actually perhaps not that bad. I mean, it's pretty bad, though. Shadow Owl's Tellstones might actually be more worth here. We could run a glimpse or two. I feel like that's a little bit memey. Recall in general. We might put just another extra retreat in there. Let's throw in another retreat. Throw in another Hokame? Another Hoko? More Hokos. More Hokos, more damage. Also, Fading Black Rose. 2 is fine. It's going to take a while to get to the win con. It is. Also, welcome back, by the way. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This is Pink Rise. This is the first time we've actually seen Pink Rise this whole evening. So let's see if I can not top deck the Windfarer Hatchling in opening hand. Give me Cannon. Cannon Dragonling. Fuck yeah. We've got the momentum going. I think, hopefully. Play some units. Play units. I know the problem here is that, like, you're not gonna have enough momentum for me to really interrupt you. But I can fucking try. Time for the Delphocalypse to begin. I don't really want the Delphocalypse, okay? Play a Rise, I put it home. That's what we're gonna be doing for the next day and an age. I'm gonna have another Eye of the Dragon then, thank you. I like attuning. I like having my little dudes. Where is your Where Delve? Okay, I'm gonna just cast a Yi. He can start doing damage. You've pondered over how many copies of a card to include in your deck more than you've pondered about critical life decisions, right? Like, I know what I need to do emotionally in some scenarios, but you ask me how many units versus how many spells I should have in a deck, and I will just be like, I need a degree of multivariable calculus. Can I get back to you when I have that? Yeah, so if my opponent ever wants to do anything, which it looks like they don't, I know it's a Rise deck, so they're just gonna wait until Rise things what is that? A warning shot?
You lack subtlety.
Sure.
Doing great.
Sure. I mean, that's fine. It's 2 damage blocked. You're gonna heal it back. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What is happening? Give me that back, please. Okay, well, that's exciting. They have a 6/6 that's not going to do anything. Calculus was your favorite math topic in high school and college. So I never actually, I did a little bit of calculus in high school, but I never actually studied it in college, and that's definitely one of my regrets of, like, not buckling down and taking a calculus class, because calculus can teach you some really interesting things. It's actually kind of fun math. If I was to go into a like graduate school or something, I would definitely need like a refresher on calculus. So it's been such a long time since I had to really use it. I'm gonna cast a Yi. Where is your everything? Where is your everything? What is going on? Okay, I mean, there's a Windfarer hatchling. I guess that's interesting. I I could recall my cannon and then resummon a cannon to get things out of it, because I want to actually get that claw out of the way if I want my little dragonlings to go. They're still kind of fadoodling about and not getting a rise down. Linear algebra is more useful for real life, but calculus is more fun. Oh, I'm using algebra like every day at my job. It's just like algebra, or algebra's the just way to go. Linear regression? Fuck yeah. Done so many graphs. Told me Heart finally on Game Pass. Time to bow to your Robo Dommy mommies. I mean, I'm not here to stop you. Dommy mommies for the win, yo. Thank you for my cannon. Okay, let me now slam the cannon again. You know how this goes. I'm sure you play Ionia. I'm sure you've touched cannon at some point in your life, Arxith. I would like to put him back though, if you wouldn't mind. Let's just scoot him. If they have rise here, that is definitely a time where we just kind of like shoo him back into the hand. That is still not a rise. We know they have it because they cast Entreat this turn, so they are hesitant about my recalls, which is correct. They have counter spells, but we've got just a lot of unworthy souls discounting here. I'm going to ignore you because you will either find out I have 2 Hokos or you will find out that I have a unworthy soul in hand. I don't care about your Mark of the Storm increase because I'll still cast it. It's just kind of something that I can do. Joke's on you, I got more. Did they cast? No, they haven't discounted their champion. So they're just trying to, they're just trying to prank me to death. Okay, noted. All right, that's unfortunate. Sure. There's another otter, really going with the good old, prank spam game, which I support. We love pranks over here. We're gonna Mark of the Storm that. We're gonna ignore the rest, honestly, and then they might tax this to 6. Don't give a shit. We still have it. We'll use the expensive one if they don't hit the other, or we just use Unworthy Soul. We're gonna stun that. Hopefully kill it, potentially. Getting in 5 damage here. They knew that was going to happen, so they're just saving 1 HP. I'm not sure why they didn't put that in front of a quick attack unit, to be honest, anyway. I mean, it's kind of net 0 for me, to be fair, if I had indeed allowed it to, if they had put it in front of a quick attack. But that's okay. I mean, we're still kind of rolling along here. I really hate the Rise deck. They just undo your other hard work by recalling critical units. So I was playing a deck. I believe it was aggro. I think it was aggro. And I was desperately trying to just like get some kind of a win. No, I was playing a mid-range deck, and because they have Rune Prison, they have Root Prison, they have other things. They just have like a shitload of answers to everything. They have Unwithered Soul, they have the Steel Tempest, sometimes they have a Homecoming. It's just a lot of shit all at once. They can prank me, I still don't care. We could Greenglade Elder, doesn't really matter. They see my Unworthy Soul finally, but the Yi is also just kind of discounting away, so I'm not super concerned. That also like doesn't really matter right now. So let's do this. You're at 4 of 5 Dragonlings, actually. We should be able to get it next turn off of this last cannon, so the cannon will be leveling here. We'll then also receive the very lovely, ooh, we could actually put that back. We could put their, oh, they actually don't have healing. I was about to say we could put their healing back. They don't actually have healing because they haven't cast enough spells yet. If they try to, then I think we move in with the Hoko and then do that. To be fair, we lose the cannon if we do that. Kind of like having them on board to level automatically. So, hey, let's just wait. They still don't know that we have this. We bank mana, and then we can also cast Windfire Hashling next turn. So let's pass there. Boom, dragons. Boom, cannon. Beautiful. So they have, I believe, all of their spell mana and 8. So we're looking at 11 for shenanigans, but their delves are nowhere to be found. Ye's at 6. Deep Meditation is triggered. Gotta get that flow going. Yeah, I'm gonna summon this big honkery chonker, I think, and then hope that it doesn't immediately get recall. It probably will get recall, and I don't have Deny in hand. We also don't have Soul Cleave, so I could arguably just kind of ignore it, to be honest. I could just kind of ignore it. The only other version, the other version's pretty good also. They probably buffed the deck the only way they could. Oh, the Rise stuff? It's surprising. I'm just finding it kind of funny how much that +3 mana really mattered for the Rise, how the Rise deck felt and played, because full refill is just kind of a lot. Yeah, this is all fine. I mean, we're getting a little cannon stuff, so we're still dealing a lot of damage. The Yi should be leveling pretty soon. If we can get a couple of more little strikes going, we'll let that damage resolve onto the 1/3, so hopefully we can just get rid of it in a second. Still got all of our recalls, still at Deep Invitation, waiting on the Windfarer Hatchling for something else here. That looks like they probably have a counter spell of sorts. So let's use the one that they have, that we know. Oh, but they can just resummon him right now. Then we Hoko him, and then we just kind of keep putting on pressure, because if they try to resummon him, we want to get him out and away. Yep, boom. You know I have this. You don't know I have this. We have Ring Leader. I think I'm gonna rip a Deep Meditation pretty soon. That's an empty board. They want to recast. They can cast a counterspell, but if they cast a counterspell, they cannot recast the Rise. So we're doing good on that front, folks. Goodbye. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the fun part. Are you ready for the fun part? Here's the fucking fun part. We draw, we find Deny, and we find Soul Cleave. Fuck yes. Okay, and then we put that back, and then we have a grand old time. No Rise for you ever. Bye! Okay. How many landmarks can they summon? Not a lot of landmarks next turn, but it's still not really lethal OTK amount. That's an 8 mana, 3 mana Deny. Let's fucking go. We do have the Windfarer, but the problem with the Windfarer is that I actually can't cast multiple spells this turn if I want to have room. So that's kind of entertaining. But they also probably just lose. So I'm not actually sure we're concerned. I genuinely don't think we're bothered by that too much. And we have 1 to 3 mana Deny should they do anything super scary. So I'm going to let that buff resolve, and then we're going to try and Soul Cleave it next turn. Or we could just swing for the win, honestly. Because we're also just like winning with a Yi Kennen deck, and that's pretty great, honestly. I want to Soul Cleave it though, but I could also just win. I should probably just win. Wait, what can they do if I try to Soul Cleave in their face? I mean, they have full spell mana, so that would just be bad, because they could recall a bunch of things. It would rely on them having a counterspell, though, but I'm sure they have it. They've drawn so much. Just win? Nah, but that's not in the spirit of the meme. Still not in the spirit of the meme. I mean, I could cast the Kennen here. I like having the 4/3s around, because we might actually need them. They're tapping down, so they'll have 10. Unworthy Soul... Is Unworthy Soul active? Unworthy Soul is active, so they have the 3 mana recall. They have potentially Homecoming or Tellstones. And they have a stun. We have enough things on the board that the stun might not actually matter. The stun might not actually matter, to be honest. Will it still grant the buffs? Oh, I do have room for the Soul Cleave, because I deliberately didn't trigger the Dragonling this turn. So we might be able to get it here. I mean, that's just a lot of shit. I'm gonna risk it because we still have units anyway. They don't have real board wipes, so as long as they haven't pulled every single stun on the book and they don't have Rune Prison here, I think we should be able to close it out regardless. Kennen is also here. If they have a Deny, we retaliate. Or they let me do this, which would be fucking hilarious. They can stun an Elusive, which is annoying. Or an Ephemeral, sorry, which would be annoying. We also potentially just get 5/7s. That's an Unworthy Soul. Let's trigger this Deny. If this is the end of the road, then we just recast Windfarer Hatchling, to be honest. So yeah, we also just kind of can resummon Windfarer Hatchling with a Kennen on board, so that doesn't really matter. Alright, Kennen, Windfarer, boom, Yi's Giant. That's refilling your spell mana. I don't think I give a shit. They know we have this. We have a mark. The Kennen attacks. Weakest unit right now is a 1/3, so it also just doesn't die at all to the landmark activations over there, so I still don't give a fuck. We did cast Deny. We did cast a Soul Cleave. We will have Dragon Leans next turn if we need them. There's that Rune Prison finally. We're just gonna cast that Hatchling though, and that's pretty bad for them. Regardless. It is 20. We are threatening 25 damage against their 8 HP. I can also bonk their Rise a lot here if with the Marks of the Storm. Which they cannot really counter. They're going for a Steel Tempest and the Rune Prison, it looks like, which might be enough. Is that enough? It is enough. Yeah, but your Rise is also dead. Yeah. Or no. Oh, wait, what? Oh, they're dealing it to the cannon. Wait, here. Oh, we need to do it after, right? Because their HP needs to go down to 2. We let the Rise take the damage, and then we cast the cannon spells. They have 2 cards in hand, so unless they have lucked into another Rise, which is also just kind of irrelevant, I think, we should be able to close it out. Because they can't win. They can't win next turn, I think. Yeah, no, they can't win next turn. Unless they suddenly spring out like a full-blooded 21 HP Star Spring, they can't win. I do like the look of the prismatic landmarks though. That's actually really fucking pretty. I feel like prismatic Rise, this prismatic Rise is actually is good value for money because you get all the prismatic landmarks out of it as well as the spells, which is just kind of cool. That looks like a GG and they are dead. Did I GG at them? I think I missed the emote. They waste both everyone's time. They do kind of waste everyone's time, but like I've never surrendered games, so I totally understand somebody hanging on. Like sometimes it's just like I'm gonna play this out. It might be annoying, but it's like there's always a non-zero chance that your opponent is gonna brick harder than you do in a turn. Okay, we have a deck submission here from Real Shrieks, and then I think gonna leave the stream there. Got some good shit here. EA. Shrieks. Is this Yetis? Oh god. Please draw correctly, because usually I don't find abominables if it's an abominable Guardian deck. I can never find them at all. Okay, let's see what this is. Yup, okay. Blade Squire, Yeti Yearling, Rune Squire, Troll Chant, Vulpine Wanderer, Trapper, LeBlanc, Might, Tall Tales, Whirling Death, Bloody Business, Combat Cook, Trefarian, Training Pits, Whispered Words, Spirits Unleashed, and Abominable. All right, let's go. This looks very top deck dependent if whether or not you can get Abominable going. So no promises, because my luck is always terrible with this. Might be jinxing it a little bit, but I feel like it is just always terrible. Okay. Many changes. Okay. Let's try it. Cane Trox. Okay. Hi, old favorite deck. What's going on? Miss you guys. That's a nice Yet. I'm gonna mulligan for other Yets. We found no Yets, but we did find a 1 and a 2 drop. We dropped the LeBlanc. Potentially could have kept that. But I don't know about the Abominable. So I do have the top deck that will summon itself. Now I just need the Yearlings and everything else. The one inclusion that I've seen other people run in this deck that sometimes I think helps, excuse me, a little congested, is Avaros and Trapper, which I don't remember noticing in this one. It's not really a LeBlanc Noxus card though, so I understand leaving it out, but I think it helps a little bit with consistency. Squire is fine. So they're finding their cultists on time, which is what they want to do. The box bestows. Yep. I don't have a 3-1, have the 2-1 challenger. Let's go with the 2-1 challenger, actually. Do have Avastros and Trapper, but don't have the Overwhelm Yeti that discounts each round. Maybe you should add that. Oh, Ancient Yeti. Ancient Yeti, I think, is sometimes helpful. Sometimes helpful. Not necessarily my favorite, but not bad. I am actually gonna try and rip this on the 2-2.
Finally, want to show you something.
They have a cultist to summon. And they have weapons to summon. If they let this pass, we can rip on Spirits Unleashed next turn, which would be nice, especially depending on what they cast. They're looking for a Ranger Knight Defector, but they actually don't have any weapons yet, so it wouldn't be receiving the Tough and the Scout, or it wouldn't be receiving the Scout immediately. Yeah, let's pass. Also, Ditto Diff, hello! Welcome in. What's going on? Currently Abominable. We were doing a little bit of... Soul Cleave, and by a little bit I mean we were doing entirely Soul Cleave, but we got a viewer deck to do, so that's currently what's up. Can brick your hand sometimes, which is not a fan of it. Yeah, it is definitely a brickier thing than Abominable Guardian for sure. Okay, so they can still equip that. They can still make that a threat. Yeti Yearling might be an okay blocker here. We can't cast this for a few turns. Got Vulpine Wanderer, which will have the weapon as well. Yep, there's the Scout. There's this fucking Scout. Rated a month ago and finally hit affiliate, so I wanted to say thank you. Oh shit! First of all, congratulations on affiliate. That's always an exciting milestone. But yeah, glad that my raid could help out at all if it did. Good shit. Good shit. Congratulations again. Okay, so I want to sack the Yeti for potentially more Yetis. I think I'm actually gonna sack the Challenger. They still don't have their 4th cultist for Kane, and they don't have any of the weapon equips for Aatrox, but they found the Kane because a Dark Enthrall counts as a cultist. So they do have that. Unfortunate, kind of annoying. We can go with, I mean, we have to go with Vulpine. We can also go with Whisper Words, but we don't have the reputation for it. Okay. There's an opponent having a big thought. Yeah, they can't block, but they have Kane. We know they have Kane. There's a bloody business. We don't have anything above that amount of power. We have a 2-0 potentially. Could also just go with the 2-3 now and get in some pokes of damage, because they're probably not going to let me do that with the Kane, or after they summon a Kane. Probably. Because they have Momentous Choice as well. Because I'm not really getting much out of this attack, I think. They're also going to preferably kill Vulpine, well, preferably for them, kill Vulpine Wanderer before they kill the Yearling. Potentially should have just let that Yearling die and then gone with the other unit with Challenger before. Because, yeah, then we could have potentially buffed into the Kane. So I think it should have been a yearly trade on the last turn instead of this. We can grant a stance to the 3-3, I suppose. So they do kill my Yeti. I can make it a 5-5. Darken Lodestone is getting equipped there. I mean, I can deal 5 damage now, to be fair, because they're not gonna block with their Kane, and the 5-5 is just a better unit in general. We can then potentially bloody business some shit out of the way, especially if we make it a 7-5, like into the Aatrox. Like if they Aatrox, oh, I already attacked, right? If they Aatrox, we can just do that and hopefully just ignore the Aatrox existing for a little bit. Are they gonna do that though? Are they gonna do Aatrox? Please do Aatrox. Please do Aatrox. Please. I don't have anything that would threaten an Aatrox and Noxus. No, no, no. I am an innocent bean. The most innocent bean you've ever seen. See the innocent bean. No? No, okay. Unfortunate. That's also a 4-6. Oh, God. Take your fucking Harazi back, I think. I could try striking the Kane. I think I'm gonna pass. I mean, I could strike the Kane now and just try and kill him, but I think we can wait, potentially. Hopefully find the Yetis for Abominable pretty soon. I could pass here. Or I could still cast the Vulpine. I think I'm gonna pass here. Still want to bait them into casting Champ. Big Champ. Big Champ. Big Champ. The Frostbite spell is still looming. Oh yeah, Unforgiving Cold. That's true. They probably have that. So they're choosing not to go with Aatrox, probably because they know I'm trying to do some shit here. They also have Furious Wielder. So that would be an unfortunate circumstance if they try to do that with the cane into something of ours, because I can't counter them now, unfortunately. We could try casting regen, but I think the second that I do that, we're also just gonna get eaten alive by that. Could try to do that. 5/7 though with regen is like not super helpful right now. Let me cast a Furious Wielder. Now is your time. That is a Furious Wielder, probably. Oh, it's just the Kane's Shadow Step. Yeah, that sucks. Here we go. That unfortunately sucks. So they get the leveled Kane. I mean, I do get a something. I do get a something with a buff on it with the other one now, because they don't actually have anything to counter me with. At some point I should be like Moss and build Blue Cane just for fun. I've actually been thinking about it for reasons lately. I'm just gonna make it bigger, honestly, and then we can make it still make it a 7. We can make it a 7/7, which is nothing necessarily to sneeze at. But yeah, the Frostbite's still available. They're gonna have it likely. 5 cards that we can't see. One we do know is Aatrox. We know one is Aatrox, so it's not gonna be that. So there's 4 cards that could be Unforgiving Cold. Okay. We're going back to Abominable Guardian, which is just not it. Which unfortunately is just not it. I'm gonna Glinting Blade Fragment and try and attack with the 5/7 here. Because we can't get any of this. Reputation 1. I have 1 single reputation. It's fine, don't think about it. They don't want to trade that. They can buff that with the Momentous Choice to be a 5/8, but they're not going to do that, I think. Oh, they're going with Momentous Choice over there. Interesting. I'll take that. Well, I don't know. I don't want to know what the World Ender's at right now, but that's okay. Please cast Aatrox. No? Okay. That's understandable. Can I try and at least get Kane here? If they have Expanse's Protection, that's a big fat no. They have Expanse's Protection, so unfortunately the Yetis are just not happening. Told you I had bad luck with the top decks here. I need the things that the Yeti Yearling made immediately. Yeah, okay. So not a freeze, but also catastrophic. We were losing it anyway, so don't feel too bad about that. Our HP is fine. We also do get a 6/6 just to cast now, which at least starts the combo late, astronomically late, but we'll start the combo. They're all 6/6s now because of Spirits Unleashed. That's gonna get plus stuff. That's an 8. Okay, I really want you to cast Aatrox here. You don't understand. I need you to cast Aatrox. Why aren't you listening to me? That's 12 damage plus Overwhelm, which is going to be lethal. So I have to cast Abominable here, or we die to the Overwhelm on the Corrupted Scythe. We find Yeti Yearling. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yep. Oh, and also gets Harazi buff, so it's this fucking 7/8. Don't have any strikes available. We're hanging on at 4 HP. Great, wonderful. Yeah, so I have Yearling Abominable, which then kind of eliminates all of the Abominables in my fucking deck, or in my hand at least. So we're rapidly running out of these. Yearling goes first. Yearling can be our sacrificial lamb. Sacrificial Yearling. Let's go with this, I guess. Swirling Death is available. I don't think that really matters. Cast your fucking Aatrox. Mostly because I'm annoyed now and I want them to not have it anymore. Yeah, sure, fuck it. There's one of our enraged Yetis, finally. 6/6 cannot go, because it trades with the 8/6, but then we also just die to the swing, so it doesn't really matter. There's a 6/6. You only have 2 mana. We're gonna die anyway, so I'm just gonna go with this as a yeet. Let's yeet the Yeti. Yeti yeet time. Hi! Yeah, you want to trade? You want to trade that into the... You want to trade that Rost? Yeah! Haha! I'm so good! And then we die to Steradu and Aatrox and all of the other bullshit, which is great. Is that another Expanse's Protection? No! It's just a 2-mana Furious Wielder. Because of the discounted Steradu. Fine. You're only winning, though, because I'm running a meme-as shit deck. I'm not actually a big fan of Aatrox in this meta. I thought I would be playing it a little bit more because I really liked it before, but it got hit a lot by the changes to the champions. And I'll mind it, really, because it definitely deserved to get a little bit kneecapped, but not a great fan of seeing it. Tall Tales, astronomically late, and also we're taking 27 damage. No Anakas. I'm actually surprised they didn't pull Anaka by this point. I guess I could have found some kind of top deck. No, there's no top deck that helps. Let's try that again. Yeah, draws were just bad. I think the draws were just really bad, as expected. Is there any way that I could add... What do we want to add here? Honestly, I might put in more than one Spirits Unleashed in this deck. Because I think 2 or 3 might actually not be terrible, because that buff to the Yetis is really great. Missing any other Yetis? The Ancient Yeti is a little awkward. There's no really other great way to get them out of hand. Should have kept LeBlanc in the opening hand. Potentially. Not really sure how much she would have done. I mean, on turn 3, we were facing the Bakai and... There was... Oh, the Bakai and the Lifesteal. The box. Yeah, that might have helped. But she also still would have gotten eaten by Kayn anyway. I actually don't know if you need LeBlanc, because like the reputation is nice. I'm not a huge fan of LeBlanc and Yetis in general, though, because I feel like she's just underpowered despite it all. I still feel like she's underpowered. Yeah, let's try Ancient Yetis just to up the Yeti stats. Definitely not running Usgar, but yeah, let's try that. Technically, we have lower end stuff. Yeah, because I know there's also a version that runs Ash. Like Ash LeBlanc Yetis, or just... To be fair, Ash Yetis is less common. But you're still triggering reputation even without LeBlanc. Her power is really the big draw on turn 3. And it's definitely nothing to sneeze at. I just feel like she dies so easily. Maybe try with Ionia, use the guy who lowers the cost of units. Oh, the thing that strikes and reduces cost. That's a good point, actually. We have Yetis, so I'm gonna keep the Yetis. We've got Remove Akali running the Braum Nora deck. I've played this a couple of times, so I know what that does. We do top deck Ancient Yeti, and we have a 1 and a 2 drop, so we might be okay for a few turns. The second this pops out, we should get Abominable Guardian. If I can hold on to the 1-2, we should be able to with a 2-2 here. Or the Demacia spell that costs 3. Wait, which Demacia spell? Like, what does it do? I'm like thinking of the 3 costs of like Prismatic Barrier. But you don't really need that. Also, Barrier is so easy to ping off with all of the little like pokey sticks running around. They don't like my Yeti. They don't like my Yearling. But it's cuddling a Poro! It's cuddling a Poro! And actually a nerf to 4. Oh, reduces cost. Oh, yes. I forgot that card existed. Mm-hmm. Let's go with Vulpine. Spirits Unleashed is here. Great. Unless they do absolutely fucking nothing, in which case we can cast Spirits pretty soon. I'm gonna wait, actually, because I would love to cast Spirits Unleash on the open of their turn. Mobilize. Mobilize, thank you. There we go. Yeah, let's go! Let's do some damage! Give me that 2/2! Alright. Hold on to this. Cast Yeti on 4. Get Abominable Guardian. Ignoring the 3/1. You can have all the portals you like. What did you cut for the extra copy of Spirits Unleashed? One of the Blade Squires, I believe, which I kind of thought was fine at the time. Yeah, that's annoying, but okay. Hunky-dory. We're getting a better board here. Let's go. Okay, now we have the Yeti combo kind of happening in front of our eyes. There's Tall Tales as well. We're doing okay. We're gonna cast... That's a 3/2 Kelp Maidens. What a dramatic time to be alive. I'm gonna just cast more Overwhelmed, to be honest. I have a bunch of 6/6s. They're great. Say hi. Say hi to my board. Block some shit. You got to. Yeah, Tall Tales, Bloody Business. We got Bloody Business probably next turn. If you want to hit something out of existence. Freeze is fine. Makes sense. Drawing a card. Bonking off of that. I don't actually care if they prank me too much. We've got enough gas in the tank to really not give a shit. Yeah, let's do Tall Tales and then go. Tall Tales, Blade Squire, Vulpine Wanderer is probably just lethal. Yeah, my point stands, I'm pretty sure. Let's do Vulpine Wanderer just in case we do care potentially about not letting that do stuff. I still don't care about that letting it do stuff though, because we're gonna get a 5/5 out of this. Yeah, that's fine. Boop, give me Yeti. Give me a 6/6. Your board is looking a little bit unfortunate. I'm still very aware that you have harsh winds and stuff. We got Might though, if we want to grant an extra thing, Overwhelm, which seems pretty good. Frostbite and Overwhelm or 2, cast Might, still get 9 damage in on something that's -10. Let's see, negative, yeah. If they Frostbite both, we are short on lethal for sure. That's a mini morph. That's still fucking dead. That's still fucking dead. We did it! We did it! We top decked! Yeah, definitely Ancient Yeti is a bit of a touch and go situation. Like, you're never quite sure if it's going to show up at a convenient time. But when it's an opening hand, I think it does feel a little bit better. But I see the argument to keep in Combat Cook and things like that just because they're just good units. Like, Combat Cook's just good, generally speaking. So not a bad inclusion. But we definitely skewed it a little bit more towards the traditional Yeti build. On that note though, we got some good fucking Soul Cleave shit in tonight. We got our 1 viewer deck submission done. So thank you all for joining the stream today. And also thank you all for hanging around if you were aware that I was on break last week. I'm gonna be off now for 2 days. The usual schedule is back in place. Tuesday, Wednesday, I'll be offline. Thursday, Friday, I'll be doing Runeterra. And Sunday, I'll be doing Runeterra. On Monday, there is also the first match in the Champion Draft Series, which we are allowed to stream. So might be doing that. Might be just doing it offline and then starting to stream after. Not quite sure yet. Mostly because I need to figure out my homebrews and see how confident I'm going to be playing those homebrews on stream. But look forward to more content for sure. We're back on our bullshit. What's Champions Draft? So me and 7 other streamers, content creators in the community are competing. Pink Ghost has set up the champion, or was part of a team setting up the champion draft series. So we all got to pull some champions yesterday, and now we're going to be building decks around them. It's a little reminiscent of Expeditions, which is why I was like, oh yeah, no, let's do this shit, because I still miss fucking Expeditions. If they bring Expeditions back, I will be fucking over the moon. And I'm still clinging to that one press release they made. We're like, yeah, we're totally gonna have an alternate mode up sometime in the future, and in a year-ish, and it's been a long time now. So right please, Anyway, I'm gonna go find somebody to raid. Thank you all for joining the stream again. Appreciate the follows, appreciate all of the support in general. So let's go check it out. Oh, this person is it's this person's birthday, so let's go wish them a happy birthday. Then swap would be funny. Oh, that would actually be a really good idea. Like, you build something and then hand it to the person, another person. There was actually I think a magic series I watched where I think it's Elder Dragon Social Club or something, where Glass showed it to me a while back, where somebody actually did that for Magic, where everybody brought a commander deck and then had to pass it to the person on the right. That would actually be super fun in Runeterra. Like, hand somebody a best of 3 lineup and be like, hey, pilot this. That's a good idea. I'm definitely not holding on to that for later. But let's go raid. Thank you all again for joining the stream tonight, and I hope to see you again on the next one. Back on Thursday and Friday and Sunday, and then the cycle starts anew. So yeah, good night, happy time zone.